Hello everyone, welcome to today's trading analysis on the 21st of September 2021. Let's just jump right into it. On the weekly chart again, we are now on a weekly 3, which is 3 has gone below the 2 and the 1, so that was your sell signal. That's pretty bad. The stochastic is on its way down, and you can see that right now, as we are, Bitcoin is trading underneath the 21 moving average. These are all very concerning signs. You also see the volume is still dropping. This week is very early, so don't look at that. But the volume is still dropping, and this is pretty bad. It did seem with this week at the moment that there was maybe a bit of support that Bitcoin found on sort of in the $40,000 area, which is also these previous resistance zone. So if all goes, I want to almost say according to plan, this would be the low. Going on to the daily chart. I have now extended this this divergence, which started off over here down to there. We are still on a higher low with a low RSI. So on that front, the daily chart is still positive. It is having a positive divergence. It is looking like it's finding support last night, and right now it is trading above the previous resistance zone. So that is a little bit of a positive sign. Of course, the negative is now trading below the 200-day moving average. On the 4-hour chart, you can see that big wick down, that candle, and that the RSIs have now gone into oversold positions, and nothing really more to add other than it is trading in this resistance zone, support zone, and what we would like to see now is sort of a pushback up. The price action you want to see now, something like that, finding more support there and then back up. That is what you would want to see. So really, from all the charts are looking pretty negative at the moment, with the daily chart, and this divergence as your only real catalyst for going long. XRP is in the same sort of fashion, trading on a 3 that has gone below the 2 and also below the 1 and below the 21 moving average. We really need this week to close above the 21 moving average. If it can, that would be a bullish sign. Closing below it wouldn't be great at all. XRP has gone back to the support zone. It is sort of trading a little lower than what Bitcoin is trading in relation to that, but let's not read too much into that. On the daily chart, it's the same divergence playing out. Lower lows on the RSI with the higher low, and you can see XRP also just below that 200-day moving average. So really tense moments actually if you are in a long position. Then onto the 4-hour chart, you can see that this triangle now has played out. So I've been waiting for this video just to delete that line. So you can see that is now over, and this target has been hit. And I'm going to just take that out. So this could become the next resistance zone. Maybe the price moves up to there and then further down. Who knows what's going to happen next? But looking at that, this was my target area for going all in on crypto. I've recently subscribed to a new site called CryptoQuant, which does on-chain analysis, and although I don't really know how to read this too well yet, But what you can see is that this little chart here is the net flow of Bitcoin going in and out of exchanges. And so you can see here that when the price was dipping, that the net flow out of the exchanges was quite a lot. So every time these dips were bought, and then people were taking, call it whales, whoever was taking their coins off the exchanges, so there's no supply to buy. And then you can see yesterday and today there was a net inflow of exchange. There was a little bit of a net inflow, and now there's another bit of net inflow into exchanges. It's a bit of a worry. It seems like the flow of crypto going into exchanges is picking up, so something to keep your head on. I think the biggest thing, like I said, it's just the daily divergence is the only thing holding us tight, and obviously that we are trading on the support zones. The other sort of relatively positive signal is that you can see that this people have gone short. So it's a net short position at the moment with the price falling. This gives great impetus for whales to do a short squeeze going up. When that happens, no one will be part of it. If you are short, you will get liquidated very quickly. The big news, of course, was the S&P. So yesterday, I think it was yesterday or the day before, in China, a big company called Evergreen announced that they are going to liquidate, well, not liquidate, that they are going to default on their loans, and they've got something like $300 billion of debt. A big development company, and this caused massive panic in the markets right around the world, and so every single market around the world fell. Crypto, the S&P fell, everything. What's funny that news breaks and it kind of hits the cyclical analysis of the target as we had it. So on the daily chart, the S&P hit a perfect 9, and then now, according to the cyclical analysis, which is now the 21st of September, and it's now hit the little green box that we had all along. Where to from here? This is a funny one. I think the only positive sign we have is that the day did close with a long wick towards the bottom into this box area. That is a good one. I think that the thing to note, though, and I'm just going to run this past this quickly, is this is the first time that the S&P has made a lower low since, if I'm not mistaken, yes, it's since all the way since the COVID crash. So since the COVID crash, this is the first time the S&P has made a lower low. This is something to be very concerned about, because if it is going to play out, a lower low, according to the Dow theory, is that if you go make a lower low, you are now in a downtrend. So we have to just be mindful that whether this is a fake out or there is going to be follow through today. If it's a fake out, we should probably see some support in the zone and then further upside. And the only way really to negate this is if we make a higher high. And we won't know that for quite a bit of time. So the Fed is meeting today and tomorrow, I think, and they will revise whether they raise the interest rates, how they're going to deal with the infrastructure bill and all that stuff. And that certainly is going to have an effect on the market. So let's see. Unfortunately, this is where things get very hazy and very difficult. But, probably going to have to wait and see, if the Fed news is not favorable by the market. I think further downside would be on the cards. And maybe a retest of this 200-day moving average. So in my personal position, I am now fully 100% in crypto. This is it's a hard call for me. I'm really stressed out about it, actually, because I went in, I think 95% or something there, and bought my last little bit in down here. So it's hit all my targets. It's done all the parameters that I needed to do to get in. I don't think I've traded it very well, quite frankly. I should have been in a 50-50 position up there. There was a divergence and I didn't play that correctly, and I got sort of liquidated. Not sorry, I didn't get liquidated, but I got into sort of negative positions here. That's okay for me, because I do believe that this divergence on the daily chart is going to play out. We're on the support zone, and I do think, in my opinion, that this pullback is what we were waiting for. That is all I have for today. So please like and subscribe, and follow us on Twitter. Let's chat soon.